kitchen scarves. So Mother's Day is coming up, and this is an awesome, I know how Grandma-y looks, but this is actually so helpful when you're in the kitchen cooking tea, and it's just so easy to use, handy. I know it's Nana, but I love it. Okay, so I'm going to teach you how to make one of these today. This really simple. The tutorial I followed to make this one was super friggin' confusing, but it's actually so easy. So I'm going to show you how to make one today. The measurements are going to vary on the tea towel that you have. Like, I just made another one this morning, and this tea towel is so much bigger than the one I've got on around my neck. So it's going to vary depending on what tea towel size you've got. But basically all you want to do is have your tube material. This tube just has to be wide enough to go over your tea towel once it's all folded up. So really easy to calculate and figure out yourself. So I'll show you how to do it. Okay, so we've got our tea towel laid out flat. It is in like upside down, so the tag is facing up. And you're just basically making 4 folds, equal folds to meet up in the middle. So 1, just no need for precise measurements, just play around until it meets up in the middle. Look at that. Beautiful. So that's made up here. Now you're going to cut your tea towel in half. Alright, so just bring it together. Now you want to pin your tea towel together so you don't lose your folds. Okay, so that's that part done. That's simple. You're going to get your tube. So I've done this one at, it's about 23 inches long, and all you're going to do is get your tea towel. You're just going to lay it inside this tube that you've just made, like so. It's going to be a snug fit. You want it to be a little bit smaller than your tea towel so that you can have a really nice fit. Alright, sorry, I forgot to mention what I've done in the other one is I've just brought them in a little bit. Yep. To make them fit nicely in there. Pop it in about 1 inch inside your tube. Just pop some clips on so it doesn't move out of your way. You're going to do the same on the other side, just adjust these top ones so that you can get it in properly. Making sure it's all and then we're going to slide that side in too. inch in. Beautiful. Pin that, clip it down. Okay, so that's all in. Turn it over to make sure it's looking good on this side. Alright, so I want to move this because this is my seam from my sewing my tube together, and I want it not to be there. Just readjusting that. Perfect. Alright, so I'm going to take it over to the sewing machine and just top stitch along the hem, and that is done. I'll bring you over to the sewing machine to see. Okay, so we're here ready to sew. Alright, we just unclip, and you just want to sew down. I'm going to do another sew. Go to the other one. What's happened here? Lost the bottom bobbin. Oh, we're out of bobbin. Oh, it's falling out. Done. Okay, take two. Another one. Just just to make sure it's nice and secure. And then we're just going to give it a really quick press. But it's done. Cut off all the loose thread. Oh, I'm just going to give it a press. And we're done. So how quick and easy was that project? And tell me that your mum or your nan wouldn't love having one of these in their kitchen. They're just so handy. Just keep everything clean and easy. Yeah, I love them. Give it a try.